So, are you wondering how in the world you need to go about buying a house? Well, this video is all about how to buy a house in San Antonio, Texas, right now. Howdy y'all, my name is Michael McCall. I'm a real estate agent here in San Antonio, Texas with JB Goodwin Realtors. I lived in San Antonio my entire life. I absolutely love it here, and that's why I started making these videos. I wanted to share exactly what I love about San Antonio with all of you out there. I post videos every single week all about San Antonio and real estate here in San Antonio. So be sure you subscribe, hit that little bell so that you're always notified when I post a new video every week. And also comment and like below. Let me know what you think about these videos. And if you have any questions at all, please call, text, or email me at any time. I get calls and emails and text messages every single day from people just like you who just have general questions about San Antonio, who are thinking about moving to San Antonio, or who are thinking about buying a new house here in San Antonio. So I absolutely love talking to you guys. So please don't be shy and please reach out. All right, so let's get down to business now. This is all about how to buy a house here in San Antonio. So there are 5 specific steps that you need to know. The first one is all about preparation and finding the right house. Second is the option period. Third is your title and loan review. Fourth is preparing for moving and preparing for closing. And then fifth is your actual closing. Before I say anything else, I want to remind you guys and let you know that at the end of this video, I'm going to post a link to the complete home buyer's guide, 5 steps to home ownership. It is a PDF document of everything that I am talking about today. That way you can download it and save it for later, reference it later, whatever you guys need. It's completely free. You just got to stick around to the end to get it. All right, so step 1 is the preparation and finding the right house. With preparation, the very first step is your buyer education. So what this means is that this first step involves me. I'm going to talk with you guys. We're going to go over everything that it takes to buy a house. Similar to what you're seeing in this video, but on a one-on-one situation. So the first thing we're going to do is go over your dream home form. So what this dream home forms is it helps you get very clear on exactly what type of house you were looking for and what you want right now at this point in your life. It's not necessarily your dream home for the entire rest of your life, but it is something that helps you get clarity on what you're looking for at this very moment. It helps you get figured out on your bedrooms, your bathrooms, your square footage, whether you want the house to be on a big lot, whether you want it to be in a cul-de-sac, whether you want it to have a pool, be close to work, be close to your kid's school, be close to downtown, a certain part of the city. I mean, whatever it may be, everybody has different needs, but this is going to help you get clarity on those needs. The second part is actually going through the buying process. So I'll walk you through step by step, again, exactly what I'm talking about here in this video, but on a more detailed level. And then I'll also walk you through the contract so that you're familiar with what you're going to be signing whenever the time comes to make an offer. And then also tell you exactly how I'm going to commit to you and get you the best deal on your next house. That is what I'm here for. That is my job, okay? The next part of this first step is talking to the lender. So the lender is going to tell you exactly what you can qualify for and exactly what type of loan is going to be best for you. They're going to tell you whether you need to get the conventional FHA or VA loan. They're going to tell you about down payment assistance programs if you qualify for those. And they'll talk to you exactly about what your monthly payment's going to be and also, what exactly you're going to have to bring to closing as far as closing costs go. They're the ones that are going to help you with the financial side. The third part of step 1 is going to be actually looking at the houses. This is actually the fun part, right? So the first part of that is, again, we looked at the dream home form. We got that figured out. We're going to set up the home search. We're going to get about 5 houses scheduled in any given day. You don't want to look at too many houses in one day or else they kind of all jumble together. And then we're going to go look at houses. So this is the exciting part. You're going to walk up to the front door thinking, okay, this may be the one. The front looks really nice. Let's see what the inside looks like. And as we're walking through the houses, that's when you'll fall in love with the house of your dreams, right? So this is the part that gets everybody excited because it's the first step and first time you actually get to see these houses. Once we find the house, we're going to put the offer in on it. Again, I'll walk you through every step of the contract, make sure that you are completely aware of what you're signing up for, what you're committing to do, how much money you're going to have to put up front with the offer that we're giving, and then also talk about the best way to negotiate and get you the best deal for this house, right? And also make sure that you do get the house after all, because a lot of houses, especially here in San Antonio, are very competitive, and there's multiple offer situations on a lot of houses out there. So the second step is the option period. Congrats, you are officially under contract. So what this means is that the option period is your option, right? So you have the option to back out if you need to. This is your due diligence period. This is when you're going to do your inspections and get anybody out there to take a look at the house and to tell you anything you need to know about the condition of the property. First step is scheduling that inspection. When the home inspector comes out, you're going to be there as well as I will to make sure that everything is good. He's going to tell you anything he's found, explain everything to you, and also then we'll plan our next steps, whether that's putting our repair amendment together to ask the sellers to do some repairs, or if we need to get some other people out there to look at the AC unit, the foundation, or the roof, or any of those other big ticket items. Once all that's taken care of, we'll put together a repair amendment, make sure that we are asking the sellers to do anything that you guys want to have done when you're ready to move into the house. And then if there's other things that we want to ask them to do, well, if they may not be willing to do it, we'll just ask for a little bit of money, and that way you guys can take care of it after closing. And these will be in the form of closing costs, so it'll take some of the money off that you would have to be paying up front for buying the house, and then that would give you a little bit more funds after you move in to get some of those minor repairs done that aren't necessarily a health and safety issue. The third step is your title and loan review. So this is kind of the part where it feels like nothing's getting done, but in fact a lot is. So your lender will get with you and get all the necessary documents that they need to make sure that they have everything to get your loan officially approved with underwriting. They're also going to order the appraisal. The appraisal is going to be where an appraiser goes out to look at the house. They're going to evaluate the property and assign a market value to this property. And basically what this is for is so that the lender is not giving you a loan for something for more than what the house is actually worth. If the appraisal comes in low, then we go back and we have to negotiate with the sellers to figure out who's paying for that extra difference because the lender can't. The other part is the title review. So the title review is where the title company is going to look at all the legal documents, all the court records, and make sure that the sellers in fact have the right to sell this property, to make sure there's no liens on the property, no outstanding property taxes, all those things, and just verify that everything is good to go for closing. And then they'll send a final commitment out and make sure everybody reviews it, and it'll explain anything on there that comes up. Step number 4 is preparing for the move and preparing for closing. So when you prepare for your move, it's plain and simple. You guys pack up, get ready to go, make sure your movers are scheduled, and just wait patiently for closing day. Another thing that we'll need to do is you'll need to call and get the utilities transferred into your name. So you'll want to schedule that for either the date of closing or the day after, depending on what we work out with the sellers. So I'll help you with that. I'll coordinate with the sellers, make sure that we're all doing this on the same day so there's no lapse in service. The other thing to prepare for closing is the final walkthrough. So the final walkthrough is when we're going to go walk through the house either the morning of closing or the day before and make sure that the sellers left the house in really good condition and what you were expecting. We'll also make sure any repairs that they were required to do are done, and we're also going to make sure that, ultimately that you're just getting the house that you expected to get. That's the whole purpose of that final walkthrough. And then once that's done, we'll sign the final walkthrough document, send it over to the title company, and then just get ready for closing. All right, so closing day, the 5th and final step before you are a homeowner. So on closing day, they're going to send over the closing disclosure. So the closing disclosure is the document that the title company and the lender put together. This is going to be a line item document showing exactly what cost you're going to and what money you need to bring to closing. It's going to line item everything, all your different closing costs that you have, and it's going to have at the bottom exactly how much you have to bring to closing to buy this house. This could be anywhere from 20% if you're putting your 20% down payment, or it could be as little as $0 if you have a 0% VA loan and we get all the seller's concessions covered. It's a wide range, all depends on the types of closing costs, whether that's escrow fees, recording fees, underwriting fees from the lender, origination fees, if you order a home warranty on your own, home insurance, all those types of things, transfer taxes. There's a wide range of what it could possibly be, but just know that that will be looked over and reviewed, and we'll make sure that it's exactly what we were expecting it to be. And then at the closing table, we'll get to closing. We'll make sure that everything is still good. Either the sellers will go before or after you as the buyers, and the escrow officer is going to start walking you through all the documents that you need to sign. Now, this will be plenty of time. You'll have about 30 minutes to an hour. They'll walk you through everything line by line. Make sure you understand what you're signing, understand exactly the implications of it, and if you need time to read it over, that's completely fine too. It's completely up to you. After all the documents are signed, you are almost officially a homeowner. The very last thing is the documents are all sent over to the lender. They work together with title, make sure everything looks great, put it all together in the file, And then once everything's approved with the lender, they officially fund the file. So what this means is that as soon as everything's approved, ready to go, the sellers and buyer have both signed, the lender will send all the money out. It will be sent to the sellers, and once the seller has been funded, now it is officially your house. It's a long process, anywhere between 6 weeks to 3 months, but it's very rewarding, especially once you turn that key and get into your new house. It's a very big step in everybody's life to buy a new house, and I know exactly how stressful and how exciting it can be at the same time. And I'm here to help you as much as I possibly can with whatever you need to make this the most exciting and most enjoyable experience as possible. I'm here to take the stress off of your back, and I'm here to do the hard work for you as much as I possibly can. So if you're looking to buy a house here in San Antonio, I'm the guy you need to talk to. I can help you out however you need to be helped out. And like I promised, I got this home buyer's guide for you that I think will be a very big help whenever you're preparing for buying your next house. So that link is going to be down here. And make sure that you click that, download the link, or download the PDF, and let me know what you think about that too, guys. Until then, I am here to be a real estate agent here in San Antonio when you're ready to buy a house, whenever you're ready to move here. And feel free to reach out again with any questions, any comments whatsoever, guys. Don't forget to subscribe, comment below, like below, and until next time, I will see you later.